Welcome to Preecaaap UFC Vegas 84 post weigh-in predictions. Happy New Year, Dave. Brand new year, starting with a whole new, we'll say, call it a season. Whole new fight card. This one's good, opening up the year so far. I mean, how was your New Year's, Dave? Good?
New Year's was good. I did nothing.
Yeah, I didn't do much either. I made a couple resolutions and already broke them, but so be it, whatever. So, man, I kind of missed UFC, but I didn't miss having to do research and shit. That was a good little time off, spent time the Christmas with the family and stuff. That was good, but I was craving this. I was craving this Friday night live stream. This is what I was missing right here.
My make Friday money.
Just stupid, drunken debauchery. Just felt horrible the next morning. At least this way, I get some bets done. I get some, I achieve something, and I like talking fights. So, you got anything to say before you want to get into these fights? You want to?
No. Welcome back to a new year. Going to be an interesting upcoming year with UFC 300 coming up. I don't know if I like the way the UFC is heading. It's good. Lots of stuff with Conor that I don't care about. Lots of stuff with UFC 300 that I don't care about. More stuff with John Jones that I'm starting not to care about, and Stipe. And it's going to be an interesting year. UFC is it's gone mainstream, and it's gotten very, very, very popular.
It will be interesting. A lot of weird things going on, but it's all right. It's what we're here for. So, all right.
What's up, Jesus?
Ev, Happy New Year, my man. And you know what? I never followed up with our stupid, our little unranked contender contest. I've just reminded me of that. I just seeing them. So I will check on that later this week. I'll check, see what the results are. We'll do a show or something for it. My bad. Sorry, guys.
I got to defend my belt against last year.
Yeah, you were the winner last year. We'll see what happens. I don't even know. I have it all written and recorded, so it's there somewhere. All right, let's start getting into this card because yeah, enough chit chat. All right, so the curtain jerker is Joshua Van and Felipe Bunes. Joshua Van's what's he, Vietnamese? The Vietnamese fighter, I do believe.
Joshua Van is from Myanmar.
Myanmar.
Yeah,
Myanmar.
Myanmar.
But you know what? This guy just started like mixed martial arts literally like 3 years ago or some shit. Like he has no like background in kickboxing, wrestling, none of that stuff. He's just natural. He's like a prodigy. He's like a natural fighter.
He's 22.
Good, man. He's super good.
22. He's 22 years old.
What happened is he came in and made his he made his debut against Zhalgas Zhumagulov. It was like short notice. He was filling in actually for Felipe Bunes, I do believe. And he came in there and took care of him. It says split decision, but I think it should have been. He won it clearly. There wasn't like, you know how Zhalgas gets ripped off a lot. He gets a lot of robberies. This one was definitely a real win for Joshua Van. But now he's taking on the dude that was supposed to fight Zhalgas and Felipe Bunes. Felipe Bunes is an LFA. I believe he's a champ. He left as a champ. Yeah. He beat Yuma Horiguchi, who's kind of aged out. Yuma Horiguchi, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. But here's the thing. Joshua Van, no like accolades. Like he's not a black belt or nothing. Felipe Bunes, he is. He's a black belt. However, he's 34, I'm sorry, let me put that up.
There you go. Let people share.
Just a punch in 2024 right in the dick. Hit him in the dick! Yeah, absolutely, simple man, absolutely. So, anyway, this Felipe Bunes, he does have some, he's got some, like, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu accolades. I do believe he's a black belt. But this Joshua Van, 22 years old, hot prospect. What is he? 9-1. Let's check it out, Dave. Open up Joshua Van. Let's see let's see his losses here. He's got one loss.
Fearless. 21-year-old fearless.
That was
right.
2021, rear naked choked. Then after that, Paris Moran 7-1.
Yeah.
I mean, look, before Zalgas, he had that Cleveland McLean 17-9, then Zalgas, then Kevin Boras was his last fight. But this, I don't know. I like this kid, Joshua Van. I don't know if he's like ever going to be a top-ranked fighter, but I don't know much about Miguel or who's Felipe Buens either. Felipe Buens, he was supposed to fight Dennis Bondar. Dennis Bondar, I think that was an injury, so he couldn't do it. Look at the hat on him, right? That's awesome.
You gotta love
it. Yep. See, there's that. He was supposed to have his debut against Zalgas, but something happened. It was like visa things.
Yeah.
That's why Josh Van took that in short notice. And before that, look at he's got a big chunk of red in there I don't like. Juicier Formiga, which is that's not a horrible loss. But before, see the 3 in a row right there?
Yep. This is when he was
those guys are all Evs and Ovs, and they're all undefeated too. Well,
yeah.
They were 7-0, 8-0, 10-1.
7-0 turned into 12-4.
Yeah.
8-0 turned into 13-0.
Still undefeated. Where's he out of? What's that guy?
Murad Morgademov.
Yeah, go back to what
promotion
is he in?
He is in
go down a little
UAEW.
bit more. What is it?
UAE Warriors.
Oh, okay.
The last 2 fights. And before that, all ACA wins. Anyways, regardless.
Fucking Dana, sign him up. Sign him up, Dana. Sign him up.
And then
Imran Berkiev
is now 15-3.
But look, it's crazy how this guy, this Brazilian fighter, fought all these Russians over there. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that counts for something, though. That counts for something. However, I have to be an ageist here. I'm going to take the younger, upcoming Joshua Van, 22 years old. I think he's going to probably.
Yeah. I like what Crystal says, though. Crystal, 34 is prime age for males, and I see it. 34 is not that old. I mean, in his weight class, it might be
maybe
up
22
there.
is a little too young, actually.
Yeah,
maybe 22 is still green. I don't. Yeah. Hey, Gerald, happy New Year, buddy.
Notice.
What's that?
Plus, he's on short notice.
He is. And what is the odds? They got to be disgusting, right? I think Josh Van's like -2 something.
Josh Van's -250. Felipe Buns is at +200.
+200. Okay, you know what? My Tapology pick is going to be Joshua Van. I just think he's more aggressive. He's a hot upcoming prospect. You know, he's got only 1 loss. However, it's a rear naked choke, and this other guy is a black belt. It's kind of scary. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I don't know. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Scientifically, is 33 for males, 22 as a child. Yeah. Van by KO +160. I like that. But
his last 2 wins have been.
Guy doesn't get knocked out, though. Look at this guy, Buens. He has no knockout. His 3 losses against those Russians all went to decision.
Yeah.
Juicier Formiga rear naked choked him. Josh Van, I don't think is going to rear naked choke him. So that's man. Now I'm second thinking myself.
No, see, this is it with the young kids who are 22. He is a child. Listen to Crystal. He's a child. He hasn't even fully developed yet.
You know what?
Yes, he's a good fighter. Yes, he's fast, but the experience level is just not there.
Let's see how they look in the face-offs at each other.
Oh, we have that. We do that here on this show.
There's my girl, Drew Barrymore's.
She's in her tight pants.
Yep, wearing the yoga pants.
Oh, it's Kiss a Ginger Day.
What?
Happy Kiss a Ginger Day. If you're a ginger, get some love.
What? What are you talking about? I never heard that.
Yeah,
that must be a Canadian holiday.
Oh, look at the height advantage.
Look at the height advantage of this guy. Oh, you're on MMA Weekly. You should went to MMA Junkie. because MMA Junkie does a different angle. This one's from the ground.
All
This
right,
one's
I got
always
this.
looking up. Huh?
All right, we can do this. Really?
Yeah,
You want
really.
me to do this? Hang on.
Yeah, really. You do that, and I looked like a full-grown man at 14. My son does too. He's 12, and he's tall as I am. You know, crazy. He's 5'9" already.
There you go. You happy now?
Yes, much better, isn't it? You
I
can see
apologize for the 30-second delay here, guys.
before the MMA Weekly guy was on his knees looking up at him. Look at now you can see the height difference. You see what I mean? This Buens, what is he plus what? Plus 200 with a black belt. Joshua Van, his one loss is by rear naked choke.
And he's 22.
Man, I think I don't know. I think I might have to
dog or pass. I think it's a pretty easy call as far as I'm concerned. Dog or pass.
Is that what you're going to do? You're going to take Buens? I think I might too.
Yeah, dog or pass.
I mean, Josh Van, yeah, he's good. But like I said, he doesn't have really much background. He's fresh. He's new. He's green. Watch him go in there and just go balls out and knock him out in like 30 seconds. But Buens has never been knocked out either. You look at his topology. His only losses are that rear naked choke to Jussier Formiga, and then those 3 Russians all beat him by decision. That's why I'm with you, Dave. Let's go Felipe Buens. I will put a bet on it, but I'm not going to make it, and he's not going to make our 3-leg parlay or nothing.
Okay, so here's your boost right here. Joshua Van versus Felipe Buens. If you like Buens, if you like Felipe, which I think I'm pretty happy with him, you get a boost of fight result Felipe over 1.5 rounds. This is going to go over 1.5 rounds.
You're right. I think so too.
Plus
that's a good bet.
450. There's your scratch off ticket right there, kids. You go from plus 200 to plus 450 if you just add it over 1.5 rounds. And there's your boost.
I'm going to do that on Bet Online. I have that Bet Online is open right here. So let me see what it is for. There's right now it's one fight night, 18. There's fights going on right now. I don't recognize any of those names though. LFA's on tonight too. All right, here we are. Josh Van Felipe Buens on Bet Online. He's plus 220. Plus 220. Then we'll this is at 2.5. You got it at 1.5 there. Okay. Josh Van Felipe Buens. Yeah, it's on Bet Online. They only have the over under set at 2.5.
Oh, I got the over 1.5. Yeah, I get it, Jesus. I can show you a couple boost caches that I've had in the last couple days. It's been pretty good.
You just waste it all on blackjack. All right, Felipe Buens plus 220. I think I'm gonna put a bet on that thing right there. Straight bet. Plus 220. Double my money.
Okay. And LFA 174, is that what's on right now?
Yeah.
LFA
you got
174
or something?
Steven Asplund versus Billy Ray Valdez. We don't want to. Are we gonna do this?
Asplund is minus 190 right now. Anyway, back to UFC here. So, what do you have that on Bet 365 LFA? No, you only got UFC there.
No, hang on.
Take under 2.5 for Buens. I'm not doing it over. I'm not going to be greedy. I'll take Felipe Buens at plus 220.
LFA. I only have 5 fights on LFA, so I don't know if I have this one. Who's on? Who's playing? Or who's fighting? No, I'm not there yet.
Billy Ray Valdez and Steven Asplund.
No, I'm not there yet. I've only got my first.
Any of those guys? I don't know. Not of any of them.
My first fight is Kendra McIntyre and Jade Sheely. Anyways,
Jade Sheely, you're going to do a bad girl fight. Oh, you know what's interesting? This card, no girl fights. Weird, right? This
Not the
card
worst.
we're discussing. No, not a girl fight on there. It was supposed to be Ketlin Vieira and Macy Chiasson was supposed to be on here, but something happened. I think Vieira might have had an injury or something. She withdrew. But what's
All
Van's round one prop? I tell you that right here. I just had it open. Joshua Van, round one is, well, you have to call it like TKO or some.
I got round one, Josh Van plus 350.
Oh, right here. Plus 375. Josh Van round one. Plus 375. I don't blame you. That's not a bad bet either because, but I just don't, you guys are missing. Felipe Buens has not been knocked out. So why do you think this Josh Van's going to do it? That's the thing I don't get.
Because all of experience at 22 years old is going to be able to knock this guy out. This Brazilian black belt is going to get knocked out.
He still plays video games. Guarantee it. I guarantee Josh Van still plays PlayStation 5 on weekends. All right. Let's move on to the next fight. We have lightweight.
So the bet is not Josh Van at minus 250. The guy is 22 years old. He's not worth minus 250. The bet is Felipe at, if you can get him at plus 200, great for a scratch off. If you want to get him with the boost at plus 450, that's where the money's made. The money is not made on betting Joshua Van and minus 250. It's not there. No thanks. I pass. Pass la pass.
Okay.
All over Felipe.
Moving up the card. Next, we have the lightweight fight between Tom Nolan and Iron Nicholas Mata. Now, Nicholas Mata has been one to fade since his last fight against, who was it, Trey Ogden, where he had a very piss poor showing and I think got overturned to a no decision, or what was it? Got no contest or some shit because the ref messed up and said he was submitted before he really was. Something like that, right? I remember seeing the fight and he was getting housed though by, it became a draw, premature stoppage draw. But Trey Ogden, had him dead to rights. And even if he didn't get the stoppage, he was destroying him on the scorecard too. Trey Ogden's the dude though. And look at before that, Mota got knocked out by Manuel Torres. He got a win to go over Cameron Van Camp, but who hasn't, right? And before that, old-ass Jim Miller, who we'll talk about later, also knocked him out. Right hook to ground and strikes. I mean, come on. And before that, he was a Contender Series where he had a decision over Joseph Lawler. So Nicholas Mata hasn't really.
You got that one fight against Cameron. Come on.
What?
You got that one win against Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron Van Camp's. He has 0 wins in the UFC.
Doesn't matter. You just got that. That's his one win.
Yeah, against Cameron Van Camp. Cameron Van Camp's like he's like a jobber. He's like that's if you want to get a victory, you fight Cameron Van Camp. Kind of like what's it like? We'll talk about him. Weston Wilson. We'll talk about him later. Another jobber. But anyway, Tom Nolan, big train. This guy coming out of Australia, 23 years old. Look at 6-0. Never, and he's huge. I think he's like, what is he? 6'3". I mean, that's when you see the face off, you'll see he's got huge height advantage over Mata. And how's he winning? KO. He's last four fights, not KO, TKO strikes. They're all, I know, against the regional scene guys, but still, he's doing it round one, round two, round one. And he's going to continue that and do that against Nicholas Mata. Nicholas Mata got knocked out by Manuel Torres and by Jim Miller. Come on. Really?
Yeah.
This is
kind of feels one set up.
Shot and close case, but I don't like minus 350, but I think it's warranted. The only thing holding me back is this Tom Nolan's only got his Contender Series fight. This is UFC debut. So there might be something like jitters, some crap like that going on. You never know it's a fight, but and Nicholas Mata is definitely out of a better gym, Extreme Couture, where Tom Nolan's out of Team Compton Training Center.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
And look, it's not even Compton, California. It's not even the California Compton. It's in Australia, but they write it like it's like the, like you straight out of Compton, like he's on NWA.
I'm not going to fade the Australian Compton. I'm not going to fade him. I like him. I think he's going to do this well. Let's watch him on the face-offs real quick. I don't have very many stats to go over.
Advantage too. I love that. I know his hat is all puffed up, but still. Yeah.
Valdez
turned me on that.
Fucked up. Valdez is in the first round. His face is the doctor's coming in to check on Valdez. Damn.
Look at Nolan, 6'3", giant.
I'm 6'2". He's 6'3". God damn.
So it says.
Oh, wait. I apologize. Hang on.
Oh yeah, you're doing
the wrong one.
MMA Weekly is for us. That guy's kneeing on the floor looking up. He's gonna see Drew Barrymore's sister's camel toe before he sees anything else.
That was a pretty good piece of the camel toe. Oh, there you go. Here's your height advantage.
Yeah, you can totally clearly see it better here.
Skinny Australian white boy.
Yeah, and Moda, he's glass jaw. Yeah, knockout, TKO, Tom Nolan, first round, maybe second. I'm gonna say first round TKO.
I think he's got the background. I don't know if it's gonna go first round, but I'm going TKO as well. He does not want to mess with the Brazilian on the ground. Yeah, the guy needs to get a tan. I don't know, a tanning bed, some sun, some vitamin D. I don't know, something.
Yeah, Moda's definitely
very white. Like I'm a white guy, and he's very white.
He's from Australia. Okay. Yeah, I know.
I get it. But there's sun in Australia.
Okay. What I say? TKO round one. Look, plus 100. It's not even. It's even money for Tom Nolan round one TKO. Plus 100. Ugh. Yeah, I'm no bet on this at all, but on Tapology, Tom Nolan's going to be my pick, and I'm going to say first round TKO.
I've got Tom Nolan by TKO, DQ, or for minus 188 by submission. Yeah, so Tom Nolan minus 188.
Nicholas Mata, iron. He's more of a veteran. He's definitely had a stronger, resume of opponents for sure. But
the bookies are looking at the fight to go under 270, under 1.5 at minus 275. So we are definitely looking for Nolan within distance.
By knockout.
Within distance. By knockout. The best prop I can do is minus 188 for Tom Nolan by TKO, KO, or DQ. Minus 188, not bad. Could be a parlay piece, but he's got to knock him out.
Okay. We spent enough time on that. That's shifty. All right. This one we're not going to spend much time on this either. We got Weston Wilson fighting out of Utah of all places. I didn't even know they fought in Utah. I thought it was all Mormons. But he's taking on the debut Jean Silva. Out of Brazil. Jean or Jean, if you want. Jean Silva. It spells Jean. It's Jean, buddy. Jean Silva. Weston Wilson. I think Weston Wilson, the problem is he is not UFC material. What happened? He took a fight short notice in his debut. He came up and he lost to Joe Anderson Brito. Vicious knockout. I think he was filling in for somebody though. It was very short notice, and he came in to fill in for somebody. But then let's check out Weston Wilson. Open it up. 16-8. Now, if you do a little dive into his record here, who's he fought that's any good with a winning record and beat? Okay, Fabricio Franco, 8-5 on Tough Enough. Before that, a 4-3 fighter, a 9-19 fighter. He lost to 11-9-3 Teruto Ishihara. 6-3 guy, 2-3, 6-4. I mean, this guy, and the thing is, he's got his stylings is wow, he's been around since 2014 too.
I like his win over Christian Sanchez, who was 1-14. How do you go 1-14? How do you go 1-14?
Dude, there's that one dude. Remember, he's like 6-90. Remember that? There's some horrible records out there, but
yeah, bad record somehow.
1-14.
I get it.
They're just collecting a quick $600 paycheck from Valor Fighting Challenge.
You got bills to pay, man. Cell phones are expensive.
Exactly. Go in there, make a quick $600 in half hour or whatever it is. Okay. We've got a boxing match in here, Rock the Bells. But the thing is, Weston Wilson's in the UFC by chance because that Joe Anderson Brito fight was short notice, and he filled. I forget who he filled in for, but it was Hussein Askabab or something. I think, yeah, he filled in for Hussein Askabab is like a 23-1. This guy who was supposed to fight Joe Anderson Brito, but no, in comes Weston Wilson, saved the day, but he didn't really save the day because he got embarrassed round 1, ground and pound, 3 minutes in. Noah Allen, Preecaaap. No, look, Weston Wilson round 1 sub plus 3,000. And you know what? I think he does have a couple of sub wins on his resume. Actually, Weston Wilson. He's like a karate guy. His stance is karate. He's kind of like a poor man's Wonder Boy. And I guess he's friends with Wonder Boy. Like that's why he's doing a karate stance type deal. He's like personal friends with Wonder Boy, but he's the Temu version. Let's see. Rear naked choke. He's got a guillotine. He got two guillotines and a rear naked choke. And he's going against a guy and he's got an arm bar. He might be able to manage a triangle. He's got a triangle win. He might be able to manage a submission. This might Weston Wilson round 1 sub. Whew, imagine that.
You know what? At plus 3,000, that's not a bad scratch off. Let me see what we're looking at here.
I'm not going to do the round, but I might still do a scratch off.
He's at plus 700. Silva's at minus 1,200. Weston Wilson by sub or decision.
What is he money line? Let me see.
Weston Wilson by sub is plus 800. If you do want to do a scratch off real quick.
Minus 900 money line for Silva. That's disgusting on his debut. Why everybody's hating on Weston Wilson?
Hard.
You know what? I didn't check out Gene Silva's resume. I gotta do that. 11-2. This guy out of Brazil. His regional scene is from Spartacus MMA, and which is, I do believe it. Yeah, it's definitely a Brazilian scene. And he's got a couple like Road to Future type fights and shit. His record or his opponents, though, he beat an undefeated guy in Contender Series, Kevin Vlahos. He was an underdog in that fight, by the way. Before that, a 9-9 fighter, a 4-0 fighter, a 5-2, 5-2, 7-2, 11-15, 4-2. I mean, this guy really, he's minus 900. And I don't know not a one of these names in here. That's what gets me with this fight. Why is he minus 900? Is Weston Wilson that horrible? Is he? Let's look at the face-offs, Dave. All right. So
right there.
And look at Weston Wilson's got definite height advantage. And look at that. Yeah, let's watch it from.
One's wearing slides, the other's wearing shoes, so pretty much the same thing. The Adam's apple definitely goes to Wilson.
Drink of water, though, isn't he? He's paperweight. Look at how thin he is. And look at that Adam's apple. Jesus, you could neck him. Just give him. Look at that thing.
That's a big neck, man. That's wide open.
But you look at the grit in Silva though. He's gritty. He's gonna fight for you. He wants to beat the shit out of this guy. Weston Wilson. He looks too reserved. He looks like, I don't know. He looks like he fights out of Utah. It's weird. Yeah, I'm Tapology. I'm picking Gene Silva, but I'm not betting. I'm not putting him in any stupid parlay, nothing. If anything, I'm going to put a scratch off on Weston Wilson just because, hey, it is a fight and he's in the UFC, and this guy he's debuting.
The odds are there.
Let's see. How badly do you have to be hurt to pull out of a fight with Weston Wilson? It's pretty much his money line. FanDuel, you can get it. Do you see him on the scale? Face-offs, terrifying. This is John Silva neck punch. Definitely, that's what he was looking right. He wasn't looking at his eyes; he's looking at his Adam's apple. He put a big target on there in his head. Weston will, man, if you punch his Adam's apple, he might die for real. Okay, so we're both. I'm assuming you're taking John Silva too.
Yep.
Unless you want to be an outlier and
an LFA. Okay.
Pick Weston Wilson. Hey, if you pick Weston Wilson on Tapology, that might be nobody else is going to. So you might win. What is the Tapology thing on this fight?
For
the pick, like the. Oh, I'm gonna find out. You know what I mean? The vote thing. Oh, look, 93% Silva. 93% Silva, 7% Weston Wilson, and that's his mom, his dad, his aunt, his uncle, his nieces, his nephew. That's who's picking. That's 7%. That's who that is. And that's like all the Mormons in Utah. That's a Wonder Boy's probably picking them. Yep. All right. Spent enough on that. See that? And what it 73% by KO TKO. Neck punch.
Neck punch. Silva by neck punch. Round one.
All the racists.
That's what we do here.
All the racists are picking Wilson. Yeah. All right. So moving up the card. Now this is an interesting fight here because we've got Fareed Basharat, undefeated, 11-0. The younger of the Basharat brothers, I think, right? Javid is the older one, I do believe. But he's taking on Taylor Lapilus, who is low-key better than a lot of people give him credit for, even though he's a French fighter so is Cyril Gane and Nasruddin Imavov. Those are French fighters as well. So, but a lot of people are like, oh, the French fighters, they lack.
Benoit Saint-Denis.
What's that? What'd you say?
Benoit Saint-Denis.
No.
Benoit Saint-Denis.
Yeah. Benoit Saint-Denis.
PSD.
Yeah, he's a beast too.
French fighters. You're talking about.
I know.
He's fucking French special forces.
He's the top one, I think. Him and Cyril Gane. But I also like Nasruddin Imavov. But anyway, Taylor Lapilus, double impact. Look at 19-3 coming off. He's got a nice win streak going as well. And he's plus 225 on Tapology right here, it says. 31 years old, a little bit older than Fareed is 26 years old. Minus 280 fighting out of Afghanistan. But he's training at Extreme Couture. Taylor Lapilus training at MMA Factory. With who? Cyril Gane, Nasruddin Imavov, Coach Fernand Lopez. Who else is out of there? Alan Badeau, I think his fight's out of there. But anyway, regardless, Taylor Lapilus. Thing is, he was on like he fought in Paris at the last UFC event in Paris. Let me check him out. Open up Taylor his resume, his fight history here. Yeah. See that UFC fight night? Colin Lofgren. I think that was in Paris. That was in Paris. That was his like UFC debut as well. And the thing was, that was the one, Colin the Irish guy. That's right. The thing was, he didn't show like Taylor Lapilus didn't show like that. He won by unanimous decision, and he didn't show like that energy that at home crowd you think he'd be all hype and everything. He didn't show. He seemed like very reserved and like kind of almost just reacting rather than being the aggressor. And I didn't care for that style. That's not going to work against Farid Basharat because Farid Basharat is going to come. He's going to come strong. He has kind of also a good fight IQ type game plan like Farid does. He likes doing a lot of counters and stuff. But here's the key here. Farid is the way better wrestler, I think. Like MMA Factory, Fernand Lopez, it's a striking gym. They learn how to defend takedowns, but if it goes to the ground, they're kind of lost somewhat. I mean, Cyril Gans he's got a couple submissions or whatever, but that's also heavyweight. But these bantamweights Taylor Lapilus is gonna want to stand a strike. Farid Basharat can wrestle, and I think he will wrestle, and I think that's his easiest path to victory. And I think France is never living down World War II.
God.
Wall installed. Yeah, I agree. That's Noah. Noah's on point. Farid Basharat is going to make it a boring fight and win a decision by control time. Yeah, Farid beat Blackshear, who was better than this Frenchie. Farid and Herbert Burns is Farid no, he's undefeated as well. So I mean, yeah. What's the odds on this? According to Tapology, -280.
Yeah.
That's gross. And +225.
And then if you go to
I do see a route to victory with Taylor Lapilus. If he can manage to keep this shit on the feet, I think he will be able to contend and possibly outstrike Farid Basharat. But I think Basharat's smart enough to use his fight IQ, get control time, and control the fight at his own pace. Against the cage, on the ground, doesn't matter. Farid's going to have that control. And that's why he's going to win a decision. What's the over-under? Because I think it's going to go over as well. Over-under, over 2.5, -240. See, even the bookies know it's going to go to decision.
Yeah.
-245.
Fight to go the distance, -230. +170 for no.
So let's look at their face-offs. Man, Weston Wilson's got a nice height advantage there.
Very skinny little man coming up.
Well, they're bantamweight, so it's kind of expected.
Both wear the same shoes, same pants.
Both like size 16. They both got like huge feet for bantamweights. Look at Farid's got that slight height advantage. And pause. I want to pause a little bit.
Hang on.
Right there.
They don't do it at the same time.
It's fine. It's fine. They size up pretty well, like their body shape and everything. It's not like nobody's like more. Well, Taylor Lapilus is more. Look at his pecs. He's a little bit more built, like more solid. But Basharat's got the height. I'm pretty sure he's probably got length too. Yeah. I'm taking Farid. Farid's going to win.
Agreed.
Okay. Moving on. We've got, what's this? Another bantamweight fight. This one's between Marcus McGee and Gaston Bolaños. Gaston. He looks like a Gaston too, right? Gaston Bolaños. What country is that? Peru. Peruvian. The Peruvian flake boy.
And Marcus McGee, is it just me, or does he look like he's 86?
Well, how old is he? He's 33.
He's 33, but he looks like he's very weathered
in the face. They say black don't crack. Well, it does on Marcus McGee right there because he's looking.
I'm telling you, man, this guy looks like he's 98 years old.
Well, you know what? It's that Arizona sun beating on his leathers your skin. He's fighting out of Arizona. Where's it? MMA Lab. Yeah, he's fighting out of Arizona. You get that Arizona sun making his skin like leather. So he could be 33. He looks like he's 43, but could be. For the Maniac, what's he coming off a 4-fight win streak? Let's go back. It's regional cares. LFA Luciano Ramos 8-7. Journey Newsome 10-4. He submitted him rear naked choke in his UFC debut. After that, JP Bays. I think JP Bays ought to fight Cameron Van Camp. Would that would be a good fight? Yeah, are they in the same weight class? You know what? They are not. Cameron Van Camp's like 20 pounds.
JP Bays can fight a girl fight and still lose.
Come on. Anyway, he knocked out JP Bays with a right hook. And Gaston Bolaños is making his second fight in the UFC. His first fight was a unanimous decision win against Aaron Phillips. I don't remember seeing this guy fight, but I might have missed that one. I don't know. I don't think I did though. Before that, he was in Bellator, where he's got a solo Halley. He lost to him by split decision. That's not horrible though. Okay, let's see. Gaston Bolaños. Let's check him out a little bit. 7-3 from Peru. He's been a pro since 2014. Muay Thai. Look at all his Muay Thai fights in the bottom of the list there. He lost to a dude named Kitty. That's horrible. But anyway, since then, his opponents have been cans. Aside from Muay Thai, can. Abner Perez can. Brandon LaRocco, 1-1 can. Rick Gutierrez, 0-1 can. Malcolm Hill, 3-4 can. Crushing all the way till he lost to Daniel Carey in Bellator. He's got he revenged that fight though. So he's, aside from Aaron Phillips, he doesn't have many impressive wins there. Where on the other hand, Marcus McGee, this guy, he's got some decent names here. Well, JP Bay, Journey Newsome, that's a good one. And before that, they're not great, but at least they're not all canny. Luciano Ramos, LFA. I don't know. I'm gonna take Marcus McGee. He should win. I mean, I think he's the better, well-rounded fighter. This other guy, Bolaños, I heard he does a lot of nice spinning elbows. I heard that from the Dogger Pass podcast. Gaston Bolaños loves the spinning elbows, but Marcus McGee's wise enough to catch on. He's gonna not. And look at a little bit of a height advantage. Look, he's got weird. Look at that back muscle there coming out of his. What is that? That's abnormal. Hey. Looks like tits on his back. On the see that?
I've got good delts. He's got delts. Hey, is Cheyenne still with Roman Dolidze? Are they still together?
Oh, I don't know. Cheyenne Bays or Cheyenne Vlismus?
Cheyenne Christmas.
I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know. Wasn't she pregnant by him or something?
I don't know.
I haven't followed.
Noah Allen, break it open, man. Go do some research, Noah. Get back to us.
McGee is the real deal. Trains with the GOAT Sean O'Malley. He does. MMA Lab. JP Bays and Cheyenne Dolidze. Steroid Caveman wrestles. He will look 3,000. Yeah, the Steroid Caveman. That's Marcus McGee. Look at those. What are those? That's a weird muscle there on the back. Look at. Sean Shelby had to touch it. Go back a little bit. He's like, let me feel that thing. Watch. See the one on the other side? That weird look. Boom, right there. Got him. He had to rub that thing. What is that crazy muscle? I don't know. Shannon pregnant with Delize's kid. Yeah, that's what I thought. I heard that before. Might have had it by probably.
His wept.
Yep. He sure did. He was shadow boxing by himself over Extreme Culture in the corner. We've been I feel so bad for JP Bays. We bust his ass for the all 2023. Always busted his ass.
We're not going to stop either.
Yep.
Sorry, JP. I apologize.
Man, I'd like to see him beat up Blake Builder. Your boy.
Blake's going to hand him his ass.
This kid. I'm messing with you because I know you're buddies with him.
Fuck with Blake.
It's a teres minor muscle, important for pulling your hand back to your fast quit. Wow. Crystal octahedron, are you a doctor? Like a medical student or something. Oh, teres major. Well, Marcus McGee's boxer. He's a boxer. Marcus McGee is got those teres majors popping, and I think Marcus McGee will probably win this fight against Gaston Bolaños. Yeah, I know. But I think Cheyenne, once a hoe, always a hoe. She's probably going to drop Delize too. I don't know. Who knows? What's the odds here? I'll check since Dave's playing fuck. Marcus McGee is minus 223 on Bet Online. Gaston Bolaños plus 188. You know what? You know how on DraftKings you have to pick some underdogs? Well, Dave's not listening, but I think Gaston Bolaños is because I made like 3 lineups before I did the show, and I put Gaston Bolaños in one because he's like, I think he's under $8,000. He's like a cheaper one. Over under 2.5 baby daddies. For Cheyenne Vlismus. If it's 1.5, then I'd take the over, but 2.5, I'd probably go under.
It's a bit, that's a bit much.
Caveman sub plus 300. Real Fight Pick saying Terrace Major by sub. Yeah. That's what Sean Shelby's like, man, I gotta touch that Terrace Major. All right. So what are you thinking, Dave? You gonna take the Marcus McGee, or are you gonna go with Bolaños?
I'm going with Marcus McGee. I'm still trying to figure out how he's going to finish it. Honestly, I've got plus 325, plus 250, plus 275, or plus 350 to choose from. So there's going to be some Marcus McGee prop betting here. I'm just trying to figure out how he's going to finish this fight.
Oh, on Tapology, I'm gonna probably take him by. Let's see how this guy loses. Solo Hatley beat him by decision. He got submitted by Daniel Carey guillotine
choke. I mean, and his wins are by ground and strike and one by decision.
I think Marcus McGee might knock him out. I think he might knock out.
And you look at Marcus McGee, who is 8-1, right hook, rear naked choke, punch, KO, rear naked choke, KO. Sorry, that rear naked choke was a loss, but KO, strikes. So I'm thinking strikes. I think strikes going to be the way to go, which is be Marcus McGee by KO, which is plus 250, which is the least of the odds. But I think that's the way to go. Marcus McGee by KO, TKO, or DQ. Or
I don't know, maybe because the odds have over 2.5 is plus money. So the bookies also think it's gonna be a finish. So I'm gonna say Marcus McGee, but I'm gonna say TKO. Second round 2.
I'm not picking around, but I'm going with the plus 250 of Marcus McGee by KO.
Okay, moving up. We've got Semi the Jedi, Matthew Semmelsberger, taking on Preston Parsons. This is a fantastic fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Both losers.
Because we have what? You're stupid. Preston Parsons is a wrestler. Matt Semmelsberger is a striker. This is striker versus wrestler fight here. And originally I thought Matthew Semmelsberger was going to be, before I watched Face Off, I thought he was going to be much bigger. I thought he was going to be like girthier, stronger, because he's a tough guy. He just walks into punches, eats them. And you know what? Interesting stat. Matthew Semmelsberger has, was it like one of the highest knockdown percentages without finishes. He knocks down people all the time. Like I forgot what it was. It's like 3% knockdown. I heard it from Stat Diggers, from Uncle Weezy, said some sort of crazy stat about Matt Semmelsberger's knockdowns every single fight. But Preston Parson, I think, wants to not get knocked down, but he wants to go to the ground because that's where his strength is in wrestling. Matthew Semmelsberger, he used to be a strong safety for Marist football. So he's one of those football players turned to MMA type guys, where Preston Parsons, I think, has a decorate. I don't know if he's decorated or anything, but I think he definitely has a wrestling background, training out of, where's this, Elevate MMA. I don't know much about that. Let's see. Oh, Noah agrees with you. Agreed. Both losers. Draw is extremely live here. Draw's like 65 plus 6,500, I think, and that's a given. Almost everything. Preston Pressure Parsons. Let's see. We've got.
I just put $30 on Adamu Iza versus Devontae Sewell. I have no idea who these guys are.
LFA.
Does anybody in the chat know
right there? That's degenerate.
Adamu Iza is going to take my $30?
Preston Parsons, he's coming off a loss to Officer Trevin Giles by split decision. I've heard that it could have went either way in that fight. I think he even outstruck him. Before that, he has a win over Evan Elder, which is a good win. That was a unanimous decision. Before that, he lost. He got knocked out by Daniel Rodriguez, that's a red flag right there. Because D-Rod's good and everything, but so Matt Semmelsberger punches just as strong, just as hard, or harder than that. And before that, he was in Combat Pro, regional scene, Titan. And I'm going through, he's got a win over Ignacio Bahamondes by armbar. That's a good win. Ignacio Bahamondes, he's that long, lengthy striker guy. He's that's a good name right there to have a win over him.
That was a long time ago at the beginning of his career.
So what? It's still a good win.
2016.
I'm just saying, it's still. I wish I could say I beat Ignacio Bahamondes, and it doesn't matter, Dave.
When Ignacio was 12. Right.
Well, shut up. Doesn't matter. So anyway, I mean, he's not Preston Parsons, not the greatest fighter, but he does have some decent wins there. I like the one against Ignacio. I don't care if it's 2016 or not. Now, Matthew Semi the Jedi, he's coming off a loss to Earls Medic, spinning back fist. Okay. Before that, split decision loss to Jeremiah Wells, who is a wrestler, much better wrestler than Preston Parsons, but still a wrestler. He beat Jake Matthews. Jake Matthews is a well-rounded Australian guy, right? He lost to Alex Morono, great white, unanimous decision, but he's awesome. He beat AJ Fletcher. That's that dude from I think ATT Georgia or something, Atlanta. He's somewhere down south. Martin Sana. Look at Matthew Semmelsberger's got a good resume here too. Carlton Minus, Jason Wick, Chaos Williams, Martin Sana. These are all names that you know. He's been in the UFC since 2020. Before that, he was and he's a Jersey boy too. But something's telling me that Preston Parsons is going to use his wrestling, and the wrestling's going to come out on top because if you have recency bias, look at the last 5. Those 3 L's, Uros Medic, Jeremiah Wells, Alex Morono, decision, and spinning back fist. I don't know if
the quality of fire is a little bit higher.
Yeah, definitely a little bit higher quality fighters, but something's telling me Preston Parson underdog pick here. He's plus money, I do believe.
Agreed. Let me throw some stats at you real quick.
Yeah, let's
got 3 fights for Preston Parsons, but still it's 3 fights. Strike line per minute 4.14 versus 4.06. Accuracy 56 versus 43, so advantage for Preston there. Strike absorbed 3.76 versus 4.36. So negative striking ratio for Matt, positive striking ratio for Preston. That makes a big difference. Takedown average 3.11 versus 1.02. Kind of like the 3.11. Don't like the accuracy of 33% versus 58.
Wait, who's at 3.11?
3.11 is for Preston.
Okay, yeah. And you know what? I think Semmelsberger does get taken down a lot.
And he has 100% takedown defense and 3.5 submission average per 15 minutes. So, yes, he's only got 3 fights on here, but the stats on the ground are him. The stats on the feet are him. I like Preston Parsons here. I'm going to fade Matt.
I agreed. I like him too. And I think that's what I think the wrestling's going to prevail here over the mediocre striking of Matt Semi the Jedi. Going against he's not even a Jersey boy. He's Frederick, Maryland. For some reason, I thought he was New Jersey. Weird. Anyway, yeah, Preston Parsons. I like it. Did we look at their face-offs? Yeah, we didn't because this is where I thought before watching the face-offs that Matt Semmelsberger was going to be much girthier and bigger. But look at the arms on Preston Parsons. He's not. Preston Parsons actually got thicker biceps than Semmelsberger. See that right there? It's clear. You can see it. He's the thicker dude, and they do have they'll play a little bit because they both forward face, so you can see how broad they are. And right there. Yeah, Preston Parsons. I like him.
Jacked. Ready to go.
Semi may look bigger tomorrow. Probably. He's going to they're all sucking weight and shit till tonight. After right now, he's probably eating, but they don't want to eat too heavy. They got to fight. So we'll see. What's the odds here? Pretty close.
Even 110.
Oh boy. It was Preston Parsons was plus money earlier in the week for sure. Because I thought that was the underdog spot. All right, moving up to the headliner of the prelims. We've got the heavyweight fight between.
Oh, this is the main card.
Oh, it's main card. Oh, that's because
that fight's been canceled. Yeah,
right.
Main card now.
So the curtain jerker to the main card. We got Andrei Arlovski making his 6th or 57th fight as a professional. 57th fight as a professional, taking Waldo Cortez Acosta 10-1. Waldo Cortez Acosta, much younger. What's Andrei Arlovski? I think is the oldest person on the roster right now in the UFC. I think it was a 45. 40,
he's going to be 45 in 3 weeks.
Right. But Waldo Cortez Acosta, man, and what's he? 32. Let me pull
this. He's 32 and he's 261 pounds versus the 247 pounds.
And he's the salsa dancer, correct? Yeah, he's salsa boy. Correct. Salsa boy, Waldo Cortez Acosta. And he gets vocal in I remember his fight against I think it was it's like his debut against Jared Van Deren. And I remember he was he was like talking to him like, come on, bring it on, something like that. And the thing is, this dude eats leg kicks. He don't even like check them or nothing. He just lets people kick the shit out of his legs. And he must have like an iron plate in his shin or something, because it doesn't even phase him. All these dudes, Chase Sherman, Jared Vanderaa, they all attacked his legs. Stat Digger said something like he averages like catching some crazy number of leg shots per fight. Uncle Weezy said it was, I forgot, but I know one of these fights he caught like 100 leg kicks, and it didn't he didn't bruise, didn't even phase him. Still put his lead leg out there just to get beat up. So, and Andrei Arlovski, I mean, legend, God bless him, but he's washed now. I mean, when are you gonna call it quits, dude? I mean, shit. He's coming off 2 losses in a row, KO'd by Dontel Mays. That's not a good look. Marcos Rogero de Lima submitted him, and before that, he got a robbery decision over Jake Collier. That was definite robbery. Jared Vanderaa split decision, which Jared Vanderaa, I mean, really, look at the opponent. Carlos Felipe, I mean, yeah. Andrei Arlovski is washed. I don't see how he's going to win this, and the odds show it too. Minus 750 on Tapology right now for Waldo Cortez Acosta. But yeah, not even a but. He should dominate this fight. And I'm not even gonna put a scratch off on Arlovski because I don't see how he's gonna win this. He's washed up. He'll just leave his gloves in the ring. I'm sorry to say it. He was fantastic 10 years ago.
Yes.
You know what I mean? 10 years ago.
He is a legend of the cage, but at 45 years old, and I mean, he's got bills to pay.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised though. See what Noah's saying? Arlovski splits. I would not be surprised because that Jake Collier, he totally lost that, but he got the decision. And there was a couple others like, oh yeah, but all these Vanderaa, Carlos Felipe, yeah, he might somehow just game plan it so he just sticks. But Waldo Cortez Acosta, he's got like a boxing background. He's not going to just stick and move and think he's going to. Andrei Arlovski's not going to outstrike this guy either. How about
definitely not watching my $30 on LFA?
You think if he wrestles, maybe he can get something going? Because Waldo Cortez Acosta, I don't think he
has no ground game. No, but with that record, Cortez is going to be able to stop the 45-year-old's takedown attempts. Let's be honest here. Takedown defense 60% versus takedown accuracy of 36% for Andre. The strikes landed per minute 6.97 versus 3.78. The volume that's going to be coming at him is insane. 4.06 for strike absorbed versus 3.20. I get it. That's the leg kicks you're talking about for the strike absorbed. Just the volume of 7 strikes per minute on a 45-year-old's head.
Yeah,
is the volume on that old man. And Arlovski's good for takedowns, but I mean, takedown average is 0.39.
I don't think he hasn't even.
He's not great.
He's not big takedowns in years.
He can handle himself. Obviously, he's got the experience. He's a legend. He will be in the Hall of Fame at some point in time. I mean, he's
the bare minimum to win a decision. That's the thing lately.
I get it, but I think Cortez Acosta is going to piece him up on the feet, and it's just going to be an ugly, bloody mess. As soon as that first elbow lands, it's going to cut him up. He's got so much scar tissue. I hope he's getting a good payday. He hit the main card because of his cancellation, so he's going to get paid for it. I think he should take that money to the bank and just go. If he gets any pay-per-view buys, I don't think he's got.
Let's see how old he looks. Let's see the face-offs.
He looks good. Rocking the chain.
He's starting to do that older man has like the gait. Like he's got like that one bad hip.
He's got, the stomach's a little bit more pronounced. What did they weigh in at? I'm curious.
Look at the necklace. It's starting to go right into his back, his neck fat in the back there. It's starting to get that little groove in there.
He's old.
I know. It's starting to show now. Oh yeah, he's there just for. Oh, what was that? That was a little. What was that? A little bow?
He did a little curtsy, a little curtsy bow.
That was adorable. Huh?
He did a little curtsy bow. It's all good.
Yeah, a little curtsy.
You want to see it again?
Yeah, I do. Hey, that was his wife is smoking hot.
Well, yeah, well, he's Andrei Arlovski. Like I said, he's gonna be a Hall of Fame legend.
He is definitely a legend.
Curtsy,
definitely a legend.
Curtsy bow with a big smile.
Yeah, but he's gonna. I'm sorry, he's getting fed to the wolves now. He's just a fodder. He's cannon fodder. Just throw him out there just to get these up and coming prospects a little bit of. I beat Andrei Arlovski. You can say that. So yeah, that's pretty.
I am definitely not putting any money on minus 800 for Waldo Cortez Acosta.
I might do a boom. This is Arlovski decision. I mean, what's it gonna hurt? Throw a scratch off on that. What's the Arlovski decision coming up?
Arlovski by TKO, DQ, or decision. I'll give you all of them.
Yeah, that's plus 500. How about just by decision? I'll find out. Bet online. Andrei Arlovski.
There you go, right here.
Yeah, money line. He's plus 550. So right there, that's money line. Now by decision,
we've got plus 450. Sorry. By decision, I've got plus 600.
Yeah, me too. Arlovski by points plus 600.
If you really want to go there, that's a good scratch.
I don't think it's going to go decision, though. I think Acosta's going to probably knock
him out. Knock him out. And if you like the Acosta by KO, TKO, or DQ, you're at minus 188. It's the closest thing I can get to a decent bet on this fight.
Let's see. Acosta, unless you round pick it. Yeah. Oh, minus 180 for, TK or KO, TKO, or DQ.
Yep.
Plus
don't start round betting.
So that'll never happen.
Don't start round betting.
I'm not round betting.
If anything, go round 2 at plus 300. But don't do that.
I'm not round betting. I'm
this. Seriously advising degenerate gamblers. Speaking of which, I have $30 on LFA fight. What is going on here?
Which one is it again? Is it
Isaiah versus Sewell? My guy's winning. I bet on his Isaiah.
Is he the underdog or what?
No, he's a favorite. And he's beating this guy up against the cage. You beat him on the ground. I mean, it's pretty much
good.
Second round, minute 30:27 left. You really want? I can.
No, it's fine. We don't need. We're already gonna get copyright problems anyway.
Oh, but we fucking give a shit.
Come on, we're talking UFC, not LFA. I don't give a shit about that. I don't even know
on this now.
Huh?
My degenerate gambling. You guys are.
So what? If I'm betting table tennis, I'm not gonna fucking watch it with you. Come on, moving on.
Suki B, welcome back, homie.
All right.
My guys winning.
Card. We have this is one of the tougher fights to pick right here because we got blonde Phil Hawes taking on Bruno Ferreira. Bruno Ferreira 10-1. What a beast record right there. That's a great record. But Phil Hawes, sneaky plus money play, I think, right here for Phil Hawes. Let's check this out. Let's do a little bit diving into here. Let's no hype Phil Hawes. Let's see his last 5. Okay, at least his last 5, maybe even a little deeper. Oh, he's coming off 2 losses. Ikram Aliskerov, right cross, round 1. Roman Dolidze, Cheyenne's man, hooks, round 1. Okay, he beat that little midget Duran win, elbows round 2, but that's before that he had the grappling so that don't really count grappling thing. Chris Curtis counter left round 1. So look, of his last and then before that he did have a win over Kyle Dawkins, unanimous decision.
That's good. And he beat Nestor Imanov.
Imavov, that's a good win too.
Good fight. He beat Jacob Malkoun.
That was a good knockout. I saw the highlight of that this earlier today. I watched it actually.
I have no idea who Kazid to Murat
Before Jacob Malkoon, it's Contender Series and regional. So that shit. Who even cares about any of that except for Lewis Taylor? He's a good fighter. And that's why I beat him. Lewis Taylor beat him. Dirty Sanchez, and that was Ultimate Fighter. Dirty Andrew Sanchez. That was 2016. Oh, that's too long ago. That don't count. Okay, so I know, I got you. All right, his debut was against Jacob Malkoon. He ended his O and got the 18-second round 1 knockout. But since then, he has not knocked out. Oh, he knocked out Deron Wynn round 2. But like I said, Deron Wynn is a little stubby wrestler that's in the wrong weight class. Everybody knows that. Look at him. Look at him right there. And he should be at like lightweight. And what's this at 185? Yeah, that's totally wrong weight class. That was the one where after he went to DC, he's like, you picked the wrong horse, bud. You picked the wrong side. And DC's like, I didn't pick this fight. I don't pick fights, something like that. There was like a little banter after the fight, after talking shit, and then Phil Hawes just humbled himself. It's like, oh, I got you. You're right, DC. You're the best. So anyway, Bruno Ferreira now. So remember, imprint that the three L's, the 3 reds in that last fight.
We got it.
Okay, the Hulk, Bruno Ferreira. 10-1. Now he's coming off a loss, right? A counter right to ground and pound round 1. So he got chinned as well from
Please don't underappreciate the fact that he was undefeated, just lost, and now really wants to avenge his 1 loss. Don't underestimate the fact that he's pissed.
Before that loss against RoboCop, Gregory Rodriguez. He got him with a counter left round 1. Gregory Rodriguez remember, he got his dome split wide open and still won a match. Remember that? Or it was like, what was it, above his eyebrow? No, it was like in the middle of his forehead. You could see his skull, and he still won that Gregory Rodriguez. That's how tough this guy. And Bruno Ferreira knocked him out round 1. That's a fantastic win there. But before that, it's not his fault, but he was like, kind of, let's see, 10-1, 10-3, not horrible. Actually, these guys aren't even, they're not cans, but they're not known names either. And, because they're regional scene dudes. But, so the thing here is we got glass jaw Phil Hawes getting knocked out by everybody, taking on this dude, Bruno Ferreira, that knocked out Gregory Rodriguez. Here's the difference is Phil Hawes won National Junior College Wrestling champion. He was like a Juku wrestling champion, Phil Hawes. But you don't see him use it. He fell in love with the hands, and he doesn't. If Phil Hawes goes in there, takes down Bruno Ferreira, and makes it a boring, controlled fight, he can win this. But if it stays standing, Bruno Ferreira is going to knock his ass out. The Hulk. So I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence. I don't know which one I'm going to go.
Let me take you off the fence,
or you can push me one way or the other.
All right, and goddamn Dev, don't back me up. I got this.
Hawes KO. Black Lives Matter.
Stop! Don't fucking back me up. I got this. Okay. Let me fucking handle this. All right. Let me fucking handle this for a second here. All right. Let's go to stats real quick. And I've got a few fights to base this on, especially for Phil Hawes. Got lots of fights. Strike 90 per minute, 5.55 versus 5.79. Pretty much a wash. Strike absorb, 3.70 versus 5.22. Advantage Phil. Now, here's where his wrestling comes in. Takedown average, 2.28 versus 0.0. This is what Phil Hawes excels on. Takedown defense, 100% takedown defense.
That's his wrestling background.
So Phil ain't
not even try to take him down, though.
Phil ain't getting taken down, and he kind of has a slight advantage on the feet as far as I'm concerned. I mean, barely, but it's pretty much a wash on the feet. Definite advantage on the ground. I think Phil Hawes is going to have the advantage in this fight. I really do. And I mean, I get it. I look at his history. I look at his fights.
You're right.
Alex Karov, good fighter. Dolce 10-1, good fighter. Chris Curtis, it's fucking Chris Curtis. Like, this is not a nobody. It's fucking Chris Curtis. So, I mean, I get his losses, but the quality of opponents has just been ridiculous compared to Bruno. And I get it. He's 10-1. I get it. But, I mean, Gregory Rodriguez, meh. Contender Series, Leon guy, meh. Big Shot MMA, I don't even know what that promotion is. Like, it's a bunch of cans against Phil Hawes, who is fucking Phil Hawes.
That Gregory Rodriguez that fight is looking me right in the face because everybody knows RoboCop's tough as nails, and this guy knocked him out with a counter left. Bruno Ferreira, and Phil Hawes, as of lately, is questionable durability. Questionable.
He lost to fucking Armin Petrosian. Armin Petrosian sucks.
What?
Okay, I get it. RoboCop has beat Dennis Tillum, who was 11-7. Okay, I get it. He got that loss. Cheating Nick. Okay, no.
And that's the one where he split. His skull was showing.
Exactly.
Skull was showing in that Cheaty fight. Before that, who's that? The Cuban Missile Crisis, Julian Marquez.
Yeah, good. Not Armin Petrosian. He lost.
Armin Petrosian's not bad. But I'm just saying. All right,
whatever. I get it.
Rodriguez. We're talking about this fight.
I know. I'm just saying. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm on the Phil Hawes train. I like the dog money
too, right now. Let's look at the face-offs. This is what's gonna. Let's look. Maybe this will push me one way or the other.
Oh, wait a second. My $30 is going to decision.
Okay. Well, press pause then.
No. I'll just do one of these.
Well, press pause on the way on the face-offs.
Right there.
Okay.
Oh, my guy won.
Did he? Okay. Congratulations. There you go. So your $30 won you what? 26?
Like 12. Nothing.
What was he? A minus 270 or something?
It was minus 250.
Okay, I figured.
Whatever.
Right.
Haters.
Would defeat Hawes.
Hang on a second.
Chin is gone. Thank you, Maryland Terp. MD Terp, now talking some sense when nobody has said that yet.
I'm going to get degenerate. Hang on. I'm going to get degenerate. What's the next fight for LFA?
Oh, Jesus. Let's see what I got.
Maurice versus Cody Pearson. Okay, hang on a second.
West Schultz,
hang on. Let me get in here. Minus 225. Okay.
Are you going to bet this? I'll bet the over. I'm going to bet over 1.5.
I don't have the over. I've got the Kwang Lee and Cody Pierce. I don't have any prop bets. I'm going minus 225. I'm letting my
and Wes Schultz.
I'm letting my $30 roll. So that's $42. $42 on this fucking piece of shit fight that I have no idea what's going on.
Cody Peterson, Kwang Lee. This one?
Yeah, we're going Kwang Lee.
Minus 233.
Does anybody know anything about this fight in the chat?
I bet you Kwang Lee's gonna win because he's Asian.
Okay. I'm gonna let my $30 roll, which went to 42. I'm gonna roll that over. I'll make $60. Here we go. Kwang Lee versus Cody Pearson.
Fight, though. On Bet Online, I have
stakes. How do you not know my location? I fucking bet on my computer every day, and you fucking don't know my location. Motherfuckers. Okay. Here's my location.
All right.
Bitches. Okay. Sorry.
LFA, Genrich, 1, Zolt.
We are fucking degenerates here.
All right. Back to UFC.
Oh, I gotta log out. Hang on.
God, Jesus.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Let's look at the face-offs. Oh, Lee is a grappler. The other guy is a failed pro boxer. Cody Peterson, Kwang Lee. You know what? I'm going to bet it too. I'll take. I'm going to back you. Kwang Lee. No, I can't. Minus 233. Fuck that. I'm not betting that. That's stupid. All right, back to this.
I'm just spinning what I just bet last time.
I don't know any of those guys. That's retarded. If anything, I would do over under, but
I don't have prop bets. I'm just doing it for fun because I'm a degenerate gambler, and
that's fine.
I can
So
watch it.
look at the height advantage of our boy Phil Hawes. He's got the blonde on top, but the beard is still black, which is awesome. He's got the multicolored. Yeah, I'm going to take only because I know he is a former D1 wrestler, and he did win national junior college championships. That's a big. Bruno Ferreira never won no junior college, didn't know no wrestling, nothing. All he does is have a knockout win over Gregory Rodriguez. And Phil Hawes might have a glass jaw, but I'm going to bet he doesn't. And hopefully, where's he train? Where's his gym? Killcliff. Killcliff should tell him, do not strike with this guy. Go to the freaking ground. Do what you're best at, which is wrestling. Take your path to fucking victory, Phil Hawes, with a decision win over Bruno Ferreira at plus money. I'm taking Phil Hawes. What about you?
I'm all over fucking Phil Hawes. I've been all over Phil Hawes from day one. I like the stats. I like the fucking odds on it. Yeah, I think he's a parlay piece at plus 110. He's plus money.
Yeah, it is plus money, and
I mean, not much. I get it. It's only plus 110.
Now that we broke it down, though, I think it makes sense that he's. I mean, you already said the stats, and you know what? His striking is just as good as Bruno Ferreira's. The only thing is what's questionable is recency chin issues.
Yeah,
that's it. But if Killcliff, if the coaching at Killcliff, they could tell him in the corner in the cage, go for a takedown, get the takedown because you definitely he's got a clear wrestling advantage.
He does
over Bruno Ferreira. So if he uses the wrestling, he should win. Evolution Muay Thai, that MMA, that's where Bruno Ferreira is, and those guys are strikers, Brazilian jiu-jitsu's in their back pocket, but they all like to strike. I'm surprised Bruno Ferreira is not blonde as well, because isn't that? Aren't they the part? I don't know. A lot of those Brazilian gyms love to go blonde. I thought that was one of them, but maybe not. Anyway, moving up. That's
no, I didn't it.
What?
Well, okay, so this is the second time I'm taking a bet boost on Bet365. Phil Hawes for the win over 1.5 rounds plus 450.
Oh man, that's delicious. I would definitely
be
all over that.
Plus 450, kids.
I'd have to build that on Bet Online. They don't have boosted things.
I'm just saying, plus 450 for Phil Hawes over 1.5 rounds. I think the wrestling can come into play. I think Bruno is tough enough to last over 1.5 rounds, but I think in the dominant fighter is going to be Phil Hawes, and I think he's going to win this fight.
He's going to win by control time, hopefully doing some boring wrestling, because if he stands and trades with Bruno Ferreira, Bruno Ferreira is going to knock his ass out.
Dev, tell me Bruno is going to last 1.5 rounds at plus 450. Come on, man. 1.5 rounds? That's my second boost of the night. Fuck you, Dev.
Dev's saying those boosts are traps.
Fuck you, Dev. That's my second boost of the night. And I win boosts all the time. I win my football boosts all the time. Trust me. Phil Hawes, plus 450. Plus 450. God damn it, put a scratch off on it.
All right, Dave. Introduce the next fight. I got to piss, get a new beer. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I got this shit. Even though it's your boy Ricky Simon versus Mario Batista. Ricky Simon, ranked number 11 bantamweight worldwide, 20-4. Coming in against Mario Batista Good fight coming up, kids. 13-2-0 versus 24-0. This is actually one of the best fights of the freaking night coming tomorrow night. Ricky Simon, coming off of a loss, wants to avenge that loss in a big way. He lost against Yadong Song, got knocked out. Before that, Jack Shore, Rafael Assunção, Brian Kelleher, Gaetano Perillo. I don't know who the fuck that is. I apologize. But Murillo, his last 5 fights, Damon Blackspear, good fight, unanimous decision win. Guido Canetti, 10-6, subbed him like he was supposed to do. Benito Lopez subbed him like he was supposed to do. Benito Lopez was 10-1 at the time. Very impressive. Brian Kelleher, 24-13-0. He subbed him. J. Perrin, decision. This guy is a dominant guy who either subs you or dominates you on the ground. Maria Batista. When was his last loss? His last loss was in 2021 against Trevor Jones, where he got knocked out. If not, Corey Sandhagen got him in 2019. Since then, Corey Sandhagen was 9-1, so impressive for Corey at that time. Noah Allen, Simone is going to KO Murillo. Murillo, big plus money for Dev. Oh, we'll see how it goes. Go back to face-offs. Hang on. Here we go. So, Ricky Simon, ranked number 11. Batista, ranked number 23. We got a lot of people on Simon. Simon's going to be coming back from his one loss. Really wants to get in there. As far as the odds go, let's see what we have for odds. Here we go. Lots of boots on this one. Here you go. Deb, you're going to hate me here, but I'm going to pick a boost as well. Ricky Simon, minus 175. Murillo, plus 150. I like the Simon I like Simon win this one. I do think he's going to avenge his one last loss. He is higher ranked. He is the more experienced fighter. He has the better repertoire. As far as stats go, let's go to the stats real quick. Ricky Simon, strike time per minute, 3.01 versus 5.32. Huge advantage for Murillo on the volume goes. As far as volume goes, strike absorbed 3.32 versus 4.20. Kind of even striking ratio for Ricky. Positive striking ratio for Murillo, but he just has that volume going on him. As far as the ground goes, and this is where I think the fight is going to go and where it's going to be decided. Ricky Simon, takedown average 5.84 versus 2.72. Takedown accuracy 50 and 50, a wash. Takedown defense 75 versus 56. I think Murillo's going to be able to I think Ricky's going to be able to take advantage of that takedown accuracy and the takedown defense. I like Ricky Simon on the ground on this one. His even striking ratio on the feet tells me he's going to be able to defend any kind of huge strikes from Murillo. So I'm heavily looking on to Ricky on this one. What do you got there, Ranj? Let me know.
I agree. I'm all over. Ricky Simone's my boy. And Mario, you kept saying Murillo. Mario Batista, though. Mario Batista is not a walk in the park, though. I mean, he's good. He's good. If you look at his resume real quick, look at his last 5 even. Look at his last 5. Okay, Jay Perrin's a joke, but Brian Boom Kelleher, good win there. Benito Lopez, good armbar win there. Guido Canetti, I think, aged Guido Canetti. And then most recently, Damon Blackshear. So his last 5 are all known names. Not saying they're the greatest names, but they're still known names, and they're good. His last loss was Trevor Jones, not horrible. He lost to Corey Sandhagen. But I'm just saying this is not going to be a walk in the park for Ricky Simon. I think it's going to be a much closer fight than the line suggests, because Ricky Simone's minus 200, right? Ricky
Simone is minus 175. Murillo is plus 150.
But I'm all about Ricky Simone. I think Ricky Simone should fight Sean O'Malley. Actually, that'd be a great matchup. I would love to see that. But anyway, he's my pick here. I don't like fading Mario Batista, but yeah, Ricky, I can't go against Ricky Simone. He's my boy. Even though he's coming off a loss to Yadong Song, but Yadong Song should fight Sean O'Malley. I think that'd be a great fight too. Look at the height advantage too that Mario Batista's got.
Yeah, but the perky nipples.
I was gonna say that too. I saw that nip hanging out. That nip is bone.
Perky nipples, man. We got the perkiest nipples. I think it's right. I'm gonna go nipples right here.
I wish he kept the. I liked it with the melt. He had that mullet. I like that. I don't know why he cut it off, but that was a good look for him. But this is cool, Ricky Simone. That's cool. I'm fine. I'm gonna take Ricky Simone as well. Because yeah, he's one of my favorites. I'd like to get a T-shirt of him. But Mario, like Dev said, big plus money. Yeah, plus 160. That's very inviting. But yeah, maybe I'll throw him in a lineup for like DraftKings or something because he's going to be cheaper. I think it's $8,000 for Mario Batista. I think if I remember correctly. But
all right, scary is the bet boost on this one. Ricky Simone, 100 or more strikes landed plus 800.
That's a trap.
50 or more strikes landed plus 175. Oh, in round one.
That's for Mario Batista.
Yeah. 50 total fighter strikes landed in round one. 50. I would take 50 strikes in round one.
I would take that plus 300 boost, if anything. Ricky Simone by KO, TKO, DQ, or submission. What else is in it?
That's it.
That's it?
Ricky Simone
by TKO, what's DQ, the over-under here?
Plus 300. The over-under, hang on. Fight to go the distance. Yes, minus 165. No, plus 125.
Oh, so they think the bookies think it will go
distance
over 2.5.
Huh. So I like Ricky Simone. 100 strikes plus 800. That's my next scratch off.
Oh, Mario Batista, I don't think he gets finished in that. Let's see.
Did I bet for Schultz or Morris?
He did get ground and pounded by Trevin Jones, and he lost an armbar to Corey Sandhagen. So his two losses, he did get finished on both of them, but I don't think Ricky Simone's going to finish him. I think I'm going to take Ricky Simone by decision. That's be the smart play, I think.
Plus 400. Oh, sorry, that was
plus 400.
No, sorry, that was
no, that's
plus 300 by TKO, DQ, or submission.
Let me see what it here.
Not a bad bet. If you like him by submission, I got plus 550.
On Bet Online, Ricky Simone by points is
plus 140.
Plus 140. Yeah. That might be a play. I don't know. We'll see.
By points or by finish is your choices. I like the by finish by plus 300.
Sam Alvey.
And he's finished everybody. He's finished Jack Shore. He finished Rafael Assunção. He finished Gato Perot.
Did I make a bet with Dev with Sam Alvey or something?
Oh, because you put a bet on Sam Alvey when he was fighting his last.
Oh, that's right. He was fighting in some other promotion, right?
Yeah, he was fighting something, and he ended up winning. And Dev told you about it, and now Dev feels that he needs to be paid. Which Dev, for the amount of fucking free shit that we throw out all the time, as far as free information.
Oh, it's fine. Hey, Dev, you might have won the unranked contender contest. We're going to do the scores and shit later this week of last year. Remember your contest you were in, might have won. So you might be getting a hoodie your way anyway. So moving up the card, now we have the oldies, old ass Jim Miller taking on old ass Gabriel Benitez. Jim Miller, 36-17. Holy shit. Taking on Gabriel Benitez, 23-10. So both these guys, veterans in their own right.
Fucking Jesus.
Yeah. And everybody seems like, oh, Jim Miller wants to fight in UFC 300, so he's definitely gonna, everybody's. But you know what? I don't know. I think Gabriel Benitez, Mowgli might. First of all, he's definitely got more volume. When Dave looks at the stats, we will see Gabriel Benitez strikes, I think, twice as much as Jim Miller does. I don't know for sure, but I think he's got it. He definitely has more volume. And Mowgli over at AKA, they say he's got the strongest leg kicks in the entire UFC. It's rumor, but that's what I've heard. Gabriel Benitez kicks harder than everybody in lightweight in the UFC. Where Jim Miller 8-10, yeah, he's coming off a nice run. I mean, he does have that unanimous decision loss to Alexander Hernandez, but before that, he was making he beat Cowboy, old ass Cowboy, Iron Nicholas Motta, who was on this card. Eric Gonzalez took care of him. So he's been doing okay for being a 40-year-old, guy with 50-something fight, or yeah, what's he at? 50. I'm not good at math, but whatever. A ton of fights, a Jersey guy with his own gym. He got his own cookbook about hunting and shooting and killing, eating your own, whatever you kill. Love it. It's like the UFC Fighters Cookbook, but it's like hunting too. It's like hunting cookbook for UFC fighters or some shit like that. But the thing is, I'm gonna go with the plus money Gabriel Benitez because he's got more volume and he's got those legendary, the word is his leg kicks are phenomenal. Jim Miller is decent, but he's coming to the end, and I think he's already got his mind set on UFC 300 because he was at UFC 100, UFC 200, and he wants the achievement of make it to UFC 300, where that's where he's going to retire. As long as he doesn't get hurt here. If he gets hurt here in this fight, he can lose and still go to 300. But if he gets hurt, I don't know if he's going to be able to get a camp in before you heal and get a camp in.
Yeah.
Miller subs Jungle Book. Time to grow up, Mowgli. You're 49. How old is he? He's 35. He's still got 5 years on Jim Miller.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Okay, strikes 90 per minute, 4.79 versus 2.86. Huge advantage.
Double.
Strike absorbed 4.05 versus 3.09. Negative striking ratio for Jim Miller. Takes a lot more than he gives. Not a good look. Now, if you think this might happen to go to the ground, which will be an advantage for Jim, 1.56 versus 0.27. I just don't think this is going to the ground, guys. Takedown accuracy, 43%. Not a good takedown accuracy. Gabriel's got 58% takedown defense. As far as their subs go, 1.8, 1.1, pretty much a wash as far as I'm concerned. I think this is going to be on the feet. And if this does stay on the feet and up against the cage with some grappling, I got Gabriel Benitez all day long. All day long. I mean, they're both 5'8". They're both 155. They both got reach of 71 inches. But I'll show you on the face-offs. The size there, I don't know.
Look at Jim Miller.
I don't know whether Jim's getting older or whatever, but it looks like he's got the height advantage.
Go back to his walk-in. He's 40. Starting to crunch. His age is starting to compress his vertebrae. I'm telling you, it's a real.
He's a fucking
when you hit 40, late 30s, 40s. That's when you start going the other direction with your height.
Okay,
it happened to me. I used to be 5'10".
I used to be 6'2", and I'm like now 6'1 3/4". I fucking hate it.
Like 5'9", I think 5'9", I believe.
Well, you're part midget. You're a speed bump on my life.
Oh, stop.
Anyways,
come on, play. Yeah, look at it. He's looking kind of like a trollish, like under a bridge.
He had a hard time going up those stairs. He had to get momentum. He's like Joe Biden. He's like Biden going up the stairs.
He had to get momentum to knock it off.
Anyway,
Gabriel Benitez, though, with mad respect, already's got his hand out for the shake, like 10 feet.
Yeah. Well, Jim Miller's a fucking legend. He knows what he's getting into.
He is a legend, but I think you didn't get that from Waldo Cortez Costa Arlovsky. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know that, but I get it. But Arlovsky's fucking
a little bit of height advantage. I think this is where the 5 years does make a difference. Like earlier, Crystal was saying 33 or 31 is the prime or some shit. Mowgli's at 35. Jim Miller's 40. He's at the echelon. He's like at the last of. He's primed out. He's no more prime for Jim Miller. Primed out. Mowgli is at the end of his prime. Like he still has some, like another year of prime fighting.
Oh, can I show you one thing?
Yeah, you show me.
Okay, look at the flex in the jaw. Wait for it. Right here.
Oh yeah, he's just gritting his teeth.
Flex jaw. Flex jaw.
Yeah.
Oh, flex.
He's biting down right there.
Oh,
He's showing respect, but he's also showing he's like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
He wants to fight this guy.
Oh, he wants this box.
Oh, I like it.
Jim Miller looking right there, the dad bod in the back. He looks like he's that's total. It looks, looks like he's
this is why you watch this show, guys.
Greeting people at Walmart. Hey, welcome to Walmart, Sean Shelby. Welcome to Walmart.
Okay, you got the walk upstairs. Good. He needs
momentum. There
up the stairs. Get that momentum going. That Joe Biden fucking
the compressed vertebrae. Look at the right there in the back of the neck right there. That's a compressed vertebrae right there. That one. That's your top.
That big
vertebrae.
huge thing.
Yeah, that thing right there.
That's not good.
That is not good. that's all the defending all those guillotine chokes.
Okay. So we're all on the same page here.
Yes.
Okay, hang on. I gotta go back to the fight.
Jim Miller's best win is Charles Oliveira. Mowgli's best win, Charlie Antiveros.
How is Jim Miller co-main event? How is a 45-year-old a co-main event on this card?
I think Justin James is a Guitar Hero. Justin James is a better win than Charlie Antiveros.
Like, this is what pisses me off with the fucking UFC.
Hold on a second. Let me look at Mowgli a little bit closer now that he said that. Oh man, look at all the red in here with Mowgli though. Ugh, I don't like that. Oh, he beat Clay Collard. Isn't Clay Collard? Wasn't he like a Bellator champion last year or something?
Clay Collard, where the fuck are you here? You're down in fucking 2015.
Yeah, well, they're old fighters. But yeah, look at all the red speckled throughout here. He's got more red lately than green.
You don't need to look at records on these guys. These guys are both fucking legends. I get it. Still.
Look at what is that upside down hourglass thing? What is that?
Chat.
Somebody told me last time. They said it before.
Oh,
we asked before and they answered it. I forget.
I
don't know. Somebody in the chat will tell us. Oh, that's his nape muscles. Nape's major. Crystal knows all about the muscles. Oh, weight miss. Thank you, Noah. That is a scale. That is a scale. Thank you.
There we go. Weight reason Benitez missed weight. So his fight got canceled against Jonathan Pierre because he missed weight. And then Onama, who missed weight on this one? Weight was 144, 148. Benitez, Mowgli missed weight both times. So both these guys are missed weights where he canceled bout because he missed weight and he lost and he missed weight. So did he make weight this time?
I have no idea.
Looks like he made weight pretty good.
I'm going dog or pass here only because the striking differential and they both got double-digit losses, so I'm just going by plus the face-off. I think Gabriel Benitez looks much better.
Go on stats.
He still looks like
Strikes
a fighter.
per minute, 4.79
Like
versus 2.86. Go on
golfer.
stats. Go on
Jungle,
stats.
Jungle Book days, crickets. Yeah, I am going on stats.
I
and
cannot believe this is the fucking co-main. Wow,
Yeah.
UFC, do better. UFC, do better.
Oh, it's fine.
44-year-old versus fucking Benita. Come on, UFC, do better.
Well, if Preecaaap didn't miss weight by 3.5 pounds, it would have been better. That
Not
was
really.
You know. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I don't know. I was going with the plus money there too. I was going to go with the underdog, Nicolau. He was nice.
And this one here, let's be honest, the main card. Who is not picking Magomed here? Anyways,
I know some people that aren't. There's
you guys
handicappers.
You intro this. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Jacob from We Want Picks is picking Johnny Walker, and there's a couple people picking Johnny Walker because he's got the SBG Ireland thing going on, and he's got the flying knees and stuff. He's very flashy. Let me open it up on Tapology. Break it down a little bit. Okay, Magomed Ankalaev, 18-1-1, coming off 2 draws. He had the draw against Jan Blachowicz, and then he had the draw against Johnny Walker because of the accidental illegal knee. But if you watch that fight, he was on the way to a victory there, I think. Before that, he beat Anthony Lionheart Smith, Thiago Santos, and Volkan Ozdemir. Johnny Walker had the draw. Then he also beat Anthony Smith, Paul Craig. That's where he fantastic knockout. I think that was, you know what? Paul Craig had his leg, and I remember the fight. And Johnny Walker just started with the leg on one leg, hopping on one leg, just started blasting him. Then he started doing like side hammer fist when Paul Craig still had his leg, wouldn't let go of the leg, which was a retarded move. But yeah, Johnny Walker just started pounding like a hammer fist onto Paul Craig when he was down. That was a great victory for Johnny Walker there. And before that, he submitted Ain Kutalaba. Prior to that, he lost by TKO to Jamal Hill. But yeah, out of those last 5 fights, Johnny Walker, that Paul Craig one was the most impressive because I remember that Paul Craig had his leg all the way up to like he caught a kick. So there was Johnny Walker hopping and just boom, 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 did it, got it done. Magomed is kind of a boring fighter. He wins, but it's like, man, he'll stretch it right to the end. Like his one loss there was 4 minutes and 59 seconds of round 3 to Paul Craig. Remember, he got submitted 1 second left, 1 second. And if he just held out, he would have won a decision. But that's how his style is. He just not fun to watch. He's not very entertaining, but he does get the job done by decision because he's got smart fight IQ and he's well-rounded. But that's why he's also, has the draw against Jan Blachowicz. And some people were saying Jan should have won that. Even Jan didn't think he won that. Like Jan thought Magomed Ankalaev beat him. So, but there are people that watch the fight and they're like, "Oh, I think Jan Blachowicz got robbed." But anyway, whatever, it's a draw. So I'm just going to go with the smarter game plan fighter here, 18-1-1, Magomed Ankalaev. But Johnny Walker he does have those flying knees. He's got those crazy knockouts. But SBG Ireland's kind of tamed him too. It's kind of tamed him. Like he's not that flashy anymore. So ever since that Thiago Silva fight or Thiago Santos fight, it was where his first fight with SBG Ireland. I hated that fight because SBG Ireland was telling him in between rounds, "Oh, you got this. You're up on points," and they totally lied to him. He wasn't Thiago Santos, and he lost the decision there. That was the first fight with SBG Ireland. Before that, he went to like 4 different facilities. Now he's settled in. So, I mean, there's a path to victory there, but I'm going to take Magomed Ankalaev. It's not warranted at minus 550 or wherever the hell it is, but he still should win. What are you thinking, Dave?
I'm sorry. I'm parlaying my bets on LFA. I started off with a.
Did you win that Kyung Lee thing?
Dude, I won the money line for the Adamu Iza. I had bonus bets and I won $42. And then I bet that $42 on Kwang Lee. I won that. I got to 60. And now I just bet that $60 that I won on Jacoby Jones to win 94.28.
Wow.
So I've parlayed 3 bets in one night from 0, which was bonus bets. And if I can do this, if this fight wins tonight, I now get to 94.28 with fucking no investment.
That's awesome.
Because I'm doing this on live stream for no fucking reason. It's unbelievable.
Well, at least you did it safe and you kept picking favorites minus 200 or better. So that's good.
Yeah. Anyways, regardless, it's yeah, is what it is. It's fucking worked out really well. So if I can make $100 tonight just by doing this stream and betting on the favorites on LFA, we're good.
That's great.
$100 just for
I'm rooting for you.
Being a degenerate. But that's parlay. That's a win. Take all the money, put it on the next fight. Take all the money, put it on the next fight. We'll see how it happens.
So I'm taking Magomed Ankalaev by points at plus 475. That's going to be. I might put a bet on that. So Ankalaev by decision is my pick.
What are your odds on that one?
Money line, he's minus 550, but like I said, by decision, plus 450. But remember, this is 5 rounds too, so that's a long fight.
That's a long fight for Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker's going to take a lot of strikes.
475 actually, plus 475 by points for Ankalaev.
I got him at plus 550 on Bet365 right here.
Wow.
You got me on share screen or no?
Oh, hold on. Let me see. There we go.
All right. I got by decision, if you like him, that is one of the best props, plus 550. So even if you like Magomed for win over 3.5 rounds, plus 350. I know Dev doesn't like the boost, but I'm all over. I kind of like the boosts. Magomed over 75 strikes, plus 800. Not a bad boost, but still, it's a good scratch off. Let's go to stats real quick. Let's see what his output is. Okay, so Magomed, 3.56 strikes per minute. Let's do the math on this. This is what we're doing here. So he's got 3.5 strikes per minute times 5. So 17 strikes per round times 5 rounds is 87 strikes. So 75 strikes landed. If you like it to go the distance, plus 800, I've got 87 strikes landed for the fight for Magomed. That means that plus 800, if it goes the distance, will cash in. Just putting it out there.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm now. Noah's got me re-looking at Jim Miller fight because I picked fucking Mowgli. Now I'm starting to get nervous. I'm starting to get nervous about it. But anyway, this one I'm taking Ankalaev all day. I mean, Johnny Walker.
Oh yeah, heavy all day long.
And did he like during the break? Didn't he like expose himself to, or not expose himself? Didn't he like send pictures of his dick to like underage girls or something on?
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Something crazy like that.
Do you ever watch? Okay, and I hate to promote this, but do you ever watch Nina Drama?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Okay, Nina Drama, I guess she just started working for the UFC. She just did an interview with Johnny Walker. If you want to see what Johnny Walker is all about, watch the Nina interview with Johnny Walker. Just put Nina Drama, Johnny Walker.
I'm not going to watch it. Just tell me.
It's motherfucker is fucked up, crazy motherfucker. Guy is not
like loco in the head, like not.
Guy is not on his rocker. The guy is not mentally stable. He is taking the advantage of this thing. He is ranked number 7th. He is lucky he's ranked number 7th, first of all. But he's going against a fucking Magomed. He's going against probably the number 1, probably the best fucking ranked in this weight class at 55 pounds. This is not going to happen. This is all day long. I don't think this is going to go the distance. I think Magomed's going to be able to finish him. If I look at Magomed's record, I realize his last couple fights have been no contest, accidental knee, split decision, ground and pound. Thiago Santos was
before that decision. See that? Well, on Kutalaba, but what, he fight him like 3 times?
Regardless, I still see this as an easy walk-off. Johnny Walker, I'm sorry, Johnny Walker. I love you dearly, but
I just called you crazy and said you're off your rocker. Johnny, off your rocker. Walker. Johnny,
yeah,
off your rocker.
Exactly.
Walker.
Like I said, take the time, watch the fucking Nina Drama interview. The guy is not mentally sane at any point in time. And I think he's going to have a really hard time here. Where is Johnny Walker? This is not the weigh-in.
That's Mateus Nicolau and Manel Kopp.
We missed it. Okay.
3.5 pound. Manel Kopp said, I'll give you my whole purse if we can fight. And Nicolau was like, nope.
Okay, well, that fight is off because Cap was 3.5 pounds
over the limit.
Yeah.
And he said, I'll give my entire purse. Let's just fight. Nicolau.
Whatever.
Like, nope.
Yeah. Cap.
Get out of here.
I appreciate it. You did not make weight.
Get out of here.
Went on this big Instagram rant about how he had a sickness 5 days beforehand, went on antibiotics, couldn't make weight. Yeah. Regardless, this is not the first time he's missed weight. Definitely not the first time he's missed weight. So, Cap, get your shit together. Get your fucking weight cut and fucking check. Like, let's get it going here. 3.5 pounds is too much. And they agreed to it, but the UFC finally pulled it off. Oh, cameraman. Cameraman just buy it there? Oh, no, he just went for a kneel.
That must be MMA Weekly. They love kneeing down. And you know what? Walker's known for his size and athleticism, but look at Magomed's just as tall, just as big,
Okay, what flag is he wearing here?
He's wearing half the Irish, half Brazilian. He has them sewn together. So that's the Irish flag because of SBG Ireland, but he is Brazilian by race. So
he's got an Irish flag. Oh, really?
Magomed right now is saying, I heard you showed your dick through your boxer shorts. Yeah, that was me. I did.
Okay, who spends the time doing this Z in his fro? What is this?
That's probably a $50 haircut right there.
Is that mountains or something? Is that supposed to be?
He paid to get that done.
Yeah, but why?
Because he's Johnny Walker. It's named after a whiskey.
Man, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm being racist, or I'm being whatever I'm being.
Being racist. And surprisingly, you haven't been this much this episode.
Well, just because we haven't had any Korean fighters. If we have Korean fighters, I'll be racist.
Oh, I know. No Asians on this card. Otherwise, you've been.
Yeah, I know. No Asian and no women. There we go. I'm not sexist. I'm not racist.
That's why we haven't been on Instagram.
There's no women on this card.
What's that?
There's no women on this card, so I'm not sexist. There's no Asians on this card, so I'm not racist. I'm doing good.
You're ageist. ageist.
Well, because fucking he's 45 years old. Sorry, 44. He'll be 45 in 3 weeks. Arlovsky, I love you.
Andre Arlovsky's 44, 45. Marcus McGee looks like he's 45.
Well, he's only 40. Or no, how old is he?
He's like 33. Marcus McGee's like 33.
Is he really? He's 33?
Yeah.
God, get some vitamin D or something. Jesus Christ.
Told you it's that Arizona sun just leathers your skin, ages you.
Okay. All right. We need a parlay piece here going. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. So
we're just doing money line, right? Money line parlays. So I can't fucking pick a prop.
Yeah, just money line. We're just doing
money line parlays.
Do a 3-leg money line parlay.
We got a fucking horrible fucking selection here.
No, we're good. Let's see.
All right. Joshua Van, Felipe Boons. We're walking away because I'm picking Felipe plus 200.
That one in because we're both on the underdog.
Yeah, we're both on dog here, so we're gonna skip that.
Switched me on that.
Nicholas Mota versus Tom Nolan.
Not at minus 350. No way.
Nope.
So let's go Marcus McGee minus 223.
The fuck, we haven't even gone there yet. Okay, Weston Wilson away. Fareed.
Stupid. Fareed is minus 280.
Okay. So Marcus McGee, we agree on Marcus McGee.
Yep. Preston Parsons.
I like Preston Parsons.
There's one. Okay. I'm not doing minus 750 for Waldo Cortez Acosta. We could do Phil Hawes, but man, I'm nervous about that one. Let's do I like Ricky Simone.
Phil Hawes is a plus 479. Okay, you want Ricky Simone instead?
Phil Hawes is plus 110 on the money line.
I know, but if you put it in a parlay, it fucking gives it to plus 479 with McGee and fucking.
Yeah, but I'm not confident with Phil Hawes going to beat Bruno Ferreira.
Okay.
Remember glass draw.
Fine.
Glass draw.
Okay, so Ricky Simon versus Murray Batista.
Look, Arlovsky, Weston Walker. Bet your lunch money.
Dude, I like Gabriel Benitez versus Jim Miller at plus 125.
I did till I looked at all that red, and as Noah said, right here, 90% in Tapology. It's got to be something. He's a vet, I don't.
All right, fine. So Ricky Simon,
Preston Parsons, Marcus McGee. I like that one.
Plus 333.
Plus 333.
Yep.
That's good. Let's see what it is on this on Bet Online. Okay.
How much I put you on this? $50? 100? What am I doing?
Hold on. That's up to you, man. Let's see. I'm gonna see what it pays out. Ricky Simone minus
233. All right, done. $50.
Preston Parsons minus 110. Marcus McGee minus 223. Parlay, all that. $50. You said. I'll make it 50. Let's see what it is though. It's plus 334. You're right. Plus 334. So now, yeah, $50. 50 will win me $167.
Why does $50 pay me $233 plus $16.66 boost?
What?
3-leg parlay.
You got something going on. You got something different.
Carson, Simon, $50 to return 233.
Yeah, you definitely. There's a boost in there somewhere. You got
$16 boost. Whatever.
You propped something. I don't know.
No, I didn't do prop anything. Look.
Oh, really?
I'm putting it right here.
Oh, good for you. Run it. I'm going to do this.
I just did the best place. Okay, we good?
Yeah, I'm going to put it on the screen, though. Let's see. So, copy. And earlier, Noah was saying Pittsburgh to beat Buffalo. I think it was Noah. I don't know about that. But you know what? Kansas City, Miami, it's going to be like below 0. It's going to be freezing. Take Kansas City. Definitely take and the under. It's going to be freezing. Miami's not their warm weather state. Just saying, just throwing that out there.
So Miami and the under?
That's what. No.
Chiefs.
Kansas City and the under.
So Kansas City is at minus 4.5. Okay, at the money line or the props? Minus 4.5 or the money line?
I'm going to take them to cover, and I'm going to take the under. I already did it.
Minus 4.5 in the under, which will give you plus 264. All right, I'll bet that. Let's go. How much? Half unit again? 50?
Sure.
To return 188.84. Kansas City and the under. I like the under. How about Kansas City and money line? So money line and the under.
Well, anyway, there's our thing, our 3-leg parlay for the show. Ricky Simone, minus 175. Preston Parsons, minus 110. Marcus McGee, minus 233 or 223. So $50 for me pays 167, I think it said. Look, Steelers plus 380 is value. Josh Allen's been bad, and Steelers still. Josh Allen, though, didn't the Bills just embarrass the Dolphins last week?
Dolphins didn't care. They didn't give two shits.
Kansas City's missing receivers. Really? I don't know. I don't really follow it that close. Football's tough, man. You got a lot of things going through.
I do. I follow it that close.
So who's missing? What receivers are missing?
I'll fucking find out in about 30 seconds.
Valdez, Scanlon, whatever. Oh, because Tua played like trash, which he's gonna against Kansas City too, because it's gonna be cold and he's a warm weather quarterback.
Yeah, I know. This is all over fucking KC is. Yeah. I'm big on KC here. Okay, where we at?
Huh? What do you give me a hug? Good night.
Oh my goodness!
Say hi to Dave.
Happy New Year! Nora!
He whispers it. Happy New Year.
Bye bye.
Good night, Nora. All right,
dude. It's 11 o'clock at night.
What's that?
Put your kids to bed. It's 11 o'clock at night.
It's Fridays. There's no school tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
And she's going to bed anyway.
How's our bet going on? Hang on a second. How's our bet going on? Who do we have bets on?
Oh, it's individual bets?
Who do I have here? Jacoby Jones. Come on, Jacoby Jones. I don't like my guy. My guy's not doing good. Anybody else watching Jacoby Jones? Everybody? Seems like I have $100 on Jacoby Jones right now in the red gloves. The black guy who is bouncing and okay, he's finally in the cage. There's leg kick. Keep going, leg kicks. Come on, Jacoby. Damn it. You guys are killing me. Jacoby Jones, you got $100 on you. Anybody else watching this fight or no? Or is it just me?
What round is it?
Round 1.
This is 5 rounds because it's headliner, right?
My boy in the red gloves is not doing good. Okay, end of round 1. Jacoby, I just parlayed 3 fights on your back. Come on, LFA. Hook me the fuck up.
Lock of the night. Noah saying Jacoby Jones.
Noah, help me out. You're making me feel better a little bit. Okay, that was good. That was a trip. Okay, good body kick. I don't like this knee to the face. The knee to the face doesn't make me feel good. For the bigger, taller, whiter boy. Why do I feel like the judges always favor the white guy?
Is it racist?
Yeah, because I am racist. Yeah, I get it. But the ring girls got a nice little hot pants on.
Okay, so Weston Wilson and who was it? Andre Arlovski together. Parlay them. It is plus 4,275. I'm gonna throw $10 on it to win. $10 on if Weston Wilson and Andre Arlovski both surprisingly win, my $10 pays out $427. Now that's a scratch off.
So Weston Wilson
and Andre Arlovski
plus 700, and
put it together. See what
Andre Arlovski plus 550. I've got plus 5,100. A $10 bet pays out 545.
phenomenal.
I can't do that, really?
Huh?
Okay, how about a $3 bet? That's a scratch off.
$10. I just did it. $10.
I'm doing a scratch off. $3 plays 163. I'll do that. Unbelievable. You're fucking making me more of a degenerate than I already am. Oh, God. My guy Jones is on the back. Oh, no. He's defending off the back. Oh, my $100 is gone. UFC low-key has the worst ring girls. I won't argue that. Come on, Jones. Get up. Get off your back. Come on. Thank you. Get up at least. Fight the hands. Fuck the hook. Beat the hook. Fight the hands. Come on. Get in there. Get your elbow in there. There you go. Turn around. Thank you. Jesus Christ, Jones. Motherfucker. I could have done that. At least he defended.
All right. So, all right, we've been on over 2 hours. Anything else you want to go over before we shut this down?
No, I just want my LFA bet to come in. That's all. Sorry. Get back to it.
The only one I'm really still on the fence is two of them. Phil Hawes, Bruno Ferreira, and Jim Miller, Gabriel Benitez. Because Mowgli's on paper better stats and everything, but man, Jim Miller.
Jim Miller's Jim Miller. Yeah, this is where we can almost pull the stats up.
Tapology's picking him, which got me nervous. And it's the Phil Hawes thing, Phil Hawes and Bruno Ferreira. Like I said, Bruno Ferreira's got strong punch. Phil Hawes, glass straw durability issues. So, yeah, I'm just going to go with the Tapology picks that I did tonight anyway. I'm just going to go with them.
What the hell just happened? Now I've got my boy on the ground sitting. Oh, nut shot. Okay, nut shot. That's not bad. Nut shot's not bad. We're okay.
Oh, look at 90% are going with Miller and 80% of Bruno Ferreira. Really? That over Phil Hawes? That seems awful high. And That's correct. 80%
Wow.
had a
Wow.
90% by knockout.
You're fucking kidding me. Look at this. Hang on. Let me just.
Share screen.
I'm getting there. Hang on. You're right. Look at that.
Ooh, somebody made a pick for Benitez because it was 90.
There is no way that should be the fucking.
I'm telling you, Benitez has a lot of red in his resume. That's why.
Regardless. Really? Are they feeding this as a win to Miller? They could be. The UFC does this now. It's like the WWE. Miller could be fed a win here.
You know what? I'm gonna check out Bruno Ferreira or Gabriel Benitez's Instagram, see if I can find anything.
Oh, my guy's lost his back. Oh, Jones, you're losing me $100. You're killing me.
Mowgli Benitez Instagram. Fresh haircut. What is that pic? Stop it.
Dude, I'm dying on here. What's it? Mowgli?
Not a lot of training pics in his Instagram. It's a couple of them, but not actually striking or anything, just post training. But he's at AKA, and who's that? He's with
I just want to see what Jim Miller's doing.
What's that?
Jim Miller?
Look at Andre Arlovsky, 23.
Don Cerrone, Damian Maia, Rafael Sanzo, John Jones. That's probably. Yeah. All right. Jim Miller's got the most wins, but he's also got the most fights.
Miller Brothers martial arts.
Really? He will be. Let's go. Jim Miller will be fighting at UFC 300. That means he will have to.
As long as he doesn't get hurt. And that's why everybody's riding that Miller train right now.
It's not a bad idea. I'm going to pull my bet.
You're a switch it on Tapology. You switch to Miller.
No, but I'm not gonna put any money on Jim. I'm not putting any money on this fight.
Search Mowgli Benitez. He's got a very handsome picture of him in a red sweater. Why should you see it? You spelled Mowgli wrong.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just put Gabriel. It'll come up. Or yeah, you can go through this too.
Hang on.
There it is.
Mowgli Benitez. I tried to get it. Too many G's.
Go back to the look at that one barber. Go back. Look at the big guy cutting his hair. Two barbers cutting his hair. Look at the big guy. So intense. That's intense right there. He's also a trainer. All right, he's like the UFC barber right there. That was at the Performance Institute.
Getting way too much time getting styled.
Right. Scroll down. Keep scrolling. All right, there's his training buddies at AKA.
There he is right there.
Yeah.
Looking good. He's got some decent fighters with him. I get it. All right, not bad.
Go back and scroll down. You don't need to see all the commercials and sponsors. Right there, one more. Go one more lower. Red sweater. Look at that handsome pic right there. Look at that. He doesn't even look like the same guy. Looks like a Indian model. Does look like he should be Bollywood superstar. Love it. 500 pounds of hair cutters.
Wait, I'll give him. Hang on. That guy's got to be at least
He's my
250.
favorite. Look at how intense he's so into his work. I bet you he did. He probably did Johnny Walker's thing shit too.
What's with the gold flake on the fucking face? We're not talking about the gold flake.
That is some. He shows that in like a puck. It's like a puck right there. What is that shit? I don't even know what that is. It's stupid. That's why I might have to fade him just because that shit.
Oh.
Never ever put me in a position where I have to show you how cruel and ruthless I can be. Oh, sold. Don't test my patience. I'm sold. Mowgli.
I mean, he's sitting there with the.
That was the AI Mowgli.
He's sitting there with the goat.
Was that Cain Velasquez?
Yeah.
Was it? He's out of jail now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's right there, obviously, but yeah, he served a year for
killing somebody,
right?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, he killed somebody that like did something with his kid or something, right?
Well, it was like some guy who took advantage of his fucking girl. Shit, right? Yeah, that's something that you're okay to do that. If somebody goes after your daughter when she's underage,
oh, absolutely.
Go. Just go.
That Mowgli right there? Yeah. That looked like the dude from Jumper's Jump. All right, now we got some pictures. Kick it. Yeah.
Not impressive.
Huh?
Not impressive. But he's going against a 45-year-old.
Hardest kicks in the lightweight division. Yeah, I'm not changing. I'm gonna stick with Mowgli. Sticking with him. I think it's a trap. Miller's a trap, 90%. I think that's a trap.
Yeah, it is. That is a trap. I mean, I realize he's going to go for UFC 300. It's hard.
You want to win the Tapology, you have to be a standout. You got to make some picks that aren't popular. If you just pick all the favorites, you're gonna be with like everybody else.
My guy Jones is getting killed. My $100 is getting flushed down the tubes. Fuck you, LFA. Oh,
okay.
Third round, he's turtling on his back. It's over. All right, gents.
Felipe Buens. I'm making my picks right now. Felipe Buens by decision. Tom Nolan, first round knockout. Jean Silva, unfortunately.
No, Allen. Jacoby Jones is killing me.
Knockout.
94.28. $94.28 down the tubes.
It started with $30 though. It was $30, so it was worth the ride. It was worth the fun. You got to look at it that way.
All right, I'll let it go. He's getting his
Marcus McGee. How's he?
He's about to get choked out. He's about to get choked out. He's getting kneed. It's only third. It's over. What? Oh, round's over. Okay, we're going round 4. This is not happening. This is so not happening. Jacoby Jones is done. He's lost the last 2 rounds. Fuck. Not happening. All right. I lost money.
Phil Hawes. This is the one. Phil Hawes. Oh, man. I hope his chin holds up. You think Ricky Simone's going to finish? No, decision.
No, I think he's going to win, though.
All right, there it is. I got all my picks in for Tapology, winning picks. You guys can go on Tapology and check them out. What is
Join
it?
group number 926.
926.
118 murderers. Holy
Really?
fuck, dude. Dude, that Tapology group is getting big. If you win that Tapology group, comment on this channel, you get a free t-shirt on this live stream. Good luck on Tapology Group 926. It is getting fucking assassins, murderers, bro. There's a lot of people on there right now, and they're all really, really good. Like, we beat out our group, beats out the top guys on a regular basis, like the top groups on Tapology. I just, for fun, I see how much like the winning guy on my page goes against the winning guy on everybody, and we're pretty much number one every time. Fucking Tapology group number 926 is not a fucking joke. You guys want to try it? Come on out. See what happens.
Yep. All right, Dave. My picks are entered. I made my bets. About to call it.
All right, man.
You
Guys,
pretty much
appreciate
lost.
it.
Kobe Jones is still on or is it done? Did he get finished?
Dude. Oh, Jones has his back right now. Oh, he just lost. Now, oh, fuck, it's over. I'm not even watching this anymore.
What round is it?
Round four. Round four. Jones is on his back again with Genrich on his fucking just killing him.
I'll hold out. I want to see. I want to make sure you lose your money.
This bet's gone. It's all over. Jones is getting his ass fucking handed to him on the ground.
So he's lost
Bad
decision, even if he. Oh, look, comeback kid though. Kobe Jones, comeback kid. You never know.
Well, he's gonna have to freaking knock him out because he's lost 3 rounds. He won the first one and lost 2, 3, and now he's losing 4. Genrich has his back. Oh, Jesus. You want to see this? It's ugly. My guy's on the red gloves.
Is this free? Like, how do you get? Is LFA? Is this on?
This is on Fight Pass. UFC Fight Pass.
Oh, so it's not free.
It's Fight Pass. It's fucking LFA on Fight Pass. It's fucking.
Still, you're paying for it. You pay for Fight Pass, so might get copyright, but probably not. There's only 8 people in here. Who's gonna snitch? Nobody.
Oh, my guy getting fucking killed. That's 3 rounds straight. He gets dominated on the ground. Oh, and the body lock now? Oh, no. This is not good. You're not getting out of this. You got 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. Oh, I've lost my money. It's flush. Flush. It's all over.
All right.
It was a good try.
Yep. All right, chat. Thanks for sticking around. Good luck on your bets tomorrow. The fights start at 4 p.m. Eastern. So for you, that's 1 o'clock. Yeah?
I'm working all day tomorrow. Unfortunately.
I'll be watching it. All right. Sweet. Oh my God, look, Dave, look. Psych.
You're going to lose. You're getting choked out. Answer the phone. Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. It's the phone. Just.
Oh, look, right there. I think he.
Thumbs up, but still, come on now. Answer the phone.
Like Hulk Hogan back in the day. Do the number 1. Just stick the number 1 up. Dun, 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 dun.
Damn. Yeah. All right. My guy Jones getting killed. $100.
There goes his ticket to the UFC.
It's all over.
Oh yeah, NFL and UFC same time tomorrow. I know it's playoffs too. It's such. I have to watch one on my phone and one on the television. All right, Dave.
Yeah, but who cares about the Cleveland Browns and the Texans? Nobody cares about them.
Well, I'm rooting Browns.
The only good game is fucking Dolphins and Chiefs, and that's
Flacco. Let's go, Flacco.
That's fucking nighttime.
What's that?
Who cares about the Browns and Texans? Doesn't matter.
I do. I want to see the Browns, but they'll lose to the Ravens anyway. It's going to be the Ravens and the Eagles. by the way, in the Super Bowl. All birds.
Really?
Birds. Super Bowl. Baltimore and Philly. Look at the elbows. They're gonna stop it. Oh,
Damn.
look! Oh, stop it! Just stop it! Just stop it! Did he stop it, or is that the end of the round?
That's the end of the round. Jesus
Saved
Christ.
by the bell.
Okay, so that's 3 rounds to 1. Right now, my boy's losing.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks, guys, for sticking around. We'll see you next Friday.
Night, homies.